Hello everybody, welcome to a new episode of the Dragon Slayer. I hope everybody's having a good day. Hoping if you're in an area where there's sun, you're enjoying it. I was originally going to do this outside, but there's way too much noise at the moment and everything, so I figured I'll just do it inside the house. Do it in my kitchen, or my dining room actually. But today we're going to be doing the unboxing for the June's Witch Casket, which is themed Sun and Moon. And it looks like a really good theme. Other than that, for the new subscribers or new watchers, welcome. Thank you for watching. Please hit the subscribe button, hit the bell icon, and then hit the thumbs up, because they all help make the channel grow. For the returning ones, welcome back. Please check out my other videos, because I do have another video of another set of books that I wrote that were published and stuff. So check those out and check out the website. Now on to the basic information for the new viewers. Witch Casket is a monthly subscription box. This is my third full year subscribing to them. I've liked every single box that's been that's been shipped to me. It comes from the UK. It's a mother and daughter company. They're witches. Everything in the box is a Witch Casket exclusive, so you can't really find it anywhere else, which is also cool. I believe it's £26 in England, 29 or 31 pounds in Europe, and 36 pounds to America, which to me roughly translates to about 48 to 51 depending on the exchange rate at the time. So it's a really good box, and they're really good company. They're a small company, as I said. They're a mother and daughter company, but they do have employees. And they're quick with their emails. If you have a problem or you need a question answered, you email them and they get back to you as soon as quickly as possible. I usually email them about right before I go to bed if I have a question, and in the morning I'll usually have the email because of the 8-hour difference. So I mean, that's great. They also have an online store called the Emporium, and the way you get to check that out is if you subscribe to their box, and you get at the time that the box is shipped, you get a code so you can go check out that store, and all the items on the store are all from previous caskets. And for each casket sold, a tree is planted, so you can check out their website. And then if you want, you can order a subscription box. You don't have to do it monthly. You can just do the one and then see what it's like. I'll put a link down below of their website, and as usual, I'll put a link down of my my Instagram, so you can check out a photo of all the items that you got in this month's. They're animal cruelty free, and they're vegan friendly. The packaging peanuts that are in the boxes are biodegradable. They'll actually degrade in water. They're made out of cornstarch. The package itself, the black package, is biodegradable. The box is recyclable or reusable. And it's sent with love from the UK, which is cool. A new thing that I haven't talked about before, and I'll mention that now, sorry, is that Deb actually has an online class, or online classes for witchcraft practices, and she has a second book coming out, and I pre-ordered that. So you can check that out too, and you can pay. You can check out the classes. They do cost money, not much though. They're actually pretty inexpensive. Um, and on another note, if you're still in the broom closet, there is no markings anywhere that says this deals with witchcraft or any kind of witch religion, any type of the religion. So I mean, there's nothing about anything on there dealing with witchcraft. Matter of fact, the company on the customs declaration actually says the Matrix. So that's really cool. Sorry, I don't know why I just got awfully tired. It's been a busy day today, but I figured I wanted to get this done since this came today. They're shipped out on the 15th of every month, or the 16th if the 15th falls on a Sunday. So that's cool. And it usually takes about a week to get to me in the Pacific Northwest, all the way from England, because it goes to California, gets checked in at the Los Angeles customs place, and then comes up to me. So I usually get it within a week, which is really cool. I think the longest I waited was probably a week and a half for one of the boxes, but that was also during the winter solstice holidays. So I mean, unless I can think of anything else, if you want, I'll put a link down to my website too, so you can check out my website and check out my published works pages, because you can look at all the different books that I've written over the years and have published and stuff. I don't usually promote the books, I just let them sell, and there's been a lull in the selling at the moment. So I mean, I need kind of promote them now. So, and this kind of feels kind of heavy. So we'll get started on the on opening the box. Okay, here's the box. As you can see, sent with love from the UK, 100% biodegradable. I'll open it because it's always the wrong way, and I don't blur my name out. So here's the box. There's a witch casket, Sun and Moon, June 2025, witchcasket.co.uk, and then there's their Instagram, their Facebook, and their TikTok. I have not checked out their TikTok yet. So, let me grab my chair. So we got the Witch's Moon, the Witch's Moon, that's a different company, sorry. We got the Witch Casket, Sun and Moon, and this is a cheat sheet, but they always have a art print that's always cool, and if you want to, you could always take the cover off and frame the art print. And then they always have a welcome letter. Hello, our beautiful Witch Casket family. Here is your June Witch Casket, and this month is all about the sun and the moon. We created a casket filled with magical items to honor the sun and moon, and to help you to use them in your magical magic. Please read through this pamphlet so you can familiarize yourself with all the contents and any safety information. And then it just goes on. And then it says, sending all of our love and positive energies to all you. Until the next time, be well, Deb and Ella. So the first thing we get in the box is something we get every month, and that's an art print. And this art print is the sun, the moon, sorry, the sun and then the moon inside the sun. And that's kind of cool. And then on the back, they've been doing this for over 2.5 years now. You have monthly manifestation things that you can write on the back, and then put it somewhere so you'd have the manifestation. I don't, because I actually have a monthly manifestation notebook. And the art prints, I actually put the art prints in frames and then hang them all over the place. I have a couple in my dining room. I have a bunch in my kitchen. I have a bunch in my living room, and then the rest are all up the hallway, going up the stairs. So that's cool. And then this month's ritual kit is day to night ritual kit for morning, or for moving on and manifestation. Now let's see if I can open. Nope. And you get everything in the bag that you need for the ritual spell. So, and there's the art print on the back. All their boxes and all their little index cards, the little cards, and everything is all got artwork all over it. So, a ritual incorporating the magic energies of the sun and the moon to help with moving on and manifesting the life you desire. You need a piece of paper, which you get. The sandalwood incense stick, which you got. Black candle. And then you just add the pencil for writing on the paper, and then the fireproof dish. Your ritual bowl dish. Hold on one second. Okay, I'm back. Sorry for that. I had an emergency that I had to take care of. Oh, yes. So the only thing you'll need is a pencil and the fireproof dish, and your altar dish would work great. So so there's that. And you get a spell every month. And then next is the stone. Yeah, let's do the stone. And this month we actually get 2 stones. So we get the sunstone and then the moonstone. So there's those, the sunstone and the moonstone, which are really cool. Because there are some holiday altar setups that I've noticed that uses sun and moonstones. So, oh, oops, hey, the tie bag ripped. Oh well. Next, this month we have a Sun and Moon Tarot pendant inspired by the major arcana of tarot cards. This magical double-sided pendant depicts the sun and the moon. So, there's that. And it is a nice chain. They have nice chains on their necklaces, on their pendants. There's the sun, and then flip it over. There's the moon. So, I don't wear any pendants but the one, and that's my Celtic dragon pendant. So these I've given I haven't given any out, but they usually sit on my one shelf where I just put the stuff that I don't use on display to show people. Next we have this month's scroll, and you get a scroll every month too. There's 5 things you get every month. You get the art print manifestation card. You get the a stone or a crystal. You get the spell, and you get the scroll, and you get an enamel pin and a lapel pin, which is always one of my favorites because I love lapel pins. So this month is the Moon and Sun Water, and this tells you how to collect it and how to use it. And last month, if you got their box, you got a moon water collection bowl, which was cool. And then I think last year, I've used it because I've collected moon water. Last year we got a moon water bottle, glass bottle. And I'm not sure if you subscribe to the box and you got their code. If you get the code, you may be able to still get the moon water bottle at their Emporium. Let me grab it and show it to you. So this was the bottle we got last year, and I make my own labels because I put them in English and then what it's good for, and then it's in Ogham, which is the old Celtic Druid language. So I mean, but this is the bottle we got, and it's really cool. So, and we've gotten plenty of jars before. Next, we have a set of sun and moon candles, 100% soy wax. So, yellow for the sun and gray for the moon. These high-quality spell candles allow you to invoke the energy of these powerful celestial bodies. So that's really cool. Could always use more spell candles. Never have enough. So there's the gray. And there's the yellow. And see how nice the boxes are? They're decorated. So there's that. And then you got 2 packs of incense. And we got an email, what was it, a couple on Friday, stating that the incense were backwards. A magical blend of jasmine and lavender is supposed to be for the moon. And the magical blend of cinnamon and chamomile was on the sun. The incense are correct. They're in the right boxes or in the right packages. It was just the package itself that was mislabeled, and they got the labeling backwards. So we got an email talking about that. So yeah, this. I don't know, that kind of has the smell of cinnamon. Okay. I'm not sure, but I know what the email said. It just said that the packaging was wrong, and the sun should have had the cinnamon and chamomile, which would make sense, and the moon should have had the jasmine and lavender. But they smell what they're labeled as. Next, we have the Witch Casket exclusive, which all of them are, the sun and moon water stacking jars, which is cool. So here, you have another thing to collect your water to make your sun and moon water. Harness the solar and lunar energies by creating magical water to use in your craft. 2 beautiful receptacles for creating and storing your sun and moon water. So there's those. We got the kind of a yellow orange. And if you do put water in this, you'll have to put some kind of sealing on the cork, because you don't want the cork to mildew. But there's that. There's the water. And here's the moon, and they even have the symbols on them. So you got the sun and the moon, and then Witch Casket on the side. So These are cool. I've always loved more jars. So we got that, and I believe this is the last item. Yeah, I didn't get my enamel pin. We should have gotten an enamel pin. Okay, I'm gonna have to email them. Email them tonight before I go to bed that I did not get my enamel pin. Because we should have gotten the star and the moon enamel pin, from, if I remember right, because I saw the video. I saw another person opening up the video. See, Celestial Energies Art Print and Monthly Manifestation. Info card. Tumbled Stones. Moon Water Parchment Scroll. Ritual Kit. Sun and Moon Wax Spell Candles. Incense. Sun and Moon Tarot Pendant. Sun and Moon Altar Tray set. That's going to be the one coming up. And then Sun and Moon Water Stacking Jars. Okay, I could have sworn that one person that I watched had a enamel pin in it, but I'll still email them asking them if we got an enamel pin this month, which is because it would be odd if we didn't. And then if you want, you could always take a photo of your stuff using it and send it to them with permission, and they may stick it on the back of the booklet too. So let's get to the Sun and Moon Altar Tray set. So a beautiful design set of trays to represent the sun and the moon on your altar. A practical yet enchanting addition to any witch's space. So there's the moon. And it is metal, and it's cool. So you got the sun, and it says Witch Casket. And then you got the moon. And there's the Witch Casket on the back. And yes, they don't connect together, but they do fit. The sun does fit inside the moon. And the moon actually has the moon phases on it. So there's that. So yes, I will contact them and find out if we got an enamel pin, because we've gotten an enamel pin in every single box. So it would have been odd that we didn't get one this month. And I could have sworn one of the people I watched unboxing when after they were shipped from England, an English YouTuber that I follow, they had an enamel pin, a lapel pin. But we don't see one in But that's fine. If we did, we did, and they'll take care of it. If we didn't, hey, that's fine too. So this is all the stuff you got in this month's this month's box. So I like it all, as I always do. They've never disappointed me in the boxes, even though I don't use a lot of the stuff, because in Druidry, even though we do, my Druid Grove has adapted some Wicca stuff to it, we just don't do everything. And if you actually want to check that book out, that book is on my published works page, and it's on the nonfiction page, and it's the Druid Order of the Sacred Grove handbook, and it's right next, and you can, if you want to, you can purchase it, but it's also right next to my Book of Shadows that you can purchase if you want to. If you're new and starting out and want to see what a Book of Shadows is like, you can purchase that and check it out. You don't have to use it. But if you want to, you can check out the Druid Grove. And I do have a link to the website, even though the website's not completely up and running yet, to the Grove. But you could always check that out. And as I said, we use some of the stuff. We use the candles. We use the incense. We use the stones. I use the spell kits occasionally. Love the scrolls because I actually make copies of the scrolls and put the copy in my at-home Book of Shadows. We'll use the jars. So, I mean... So, I think my favorite items, since there's no enamel pin, my favorite items would have to be the jars and the trays. Because I like the trays. The trays are really cool. And the jars, I always love jars. I will always use jars. So, I mean, I hope you enjoy it. I hope you have fun. And stay tuned for other videos. Because as soon as I get a little bit more cleaning done and straightening up and a table for behind my couch so I can organize things a little bit better, I will be doing a video of my living room where you can see the bookcases and where you see some of my hobbies and some of the books and stuff in my living room. So have a good day, enjoy, and have fun.